Hello, students and parents. Welcome to Homebound Student Services Orientation. My name is Heather Kramer, and I am the school counselor. I will walk you through the Homebound process and explain how to get started. During the presentation, I will be covering the Homebound teachers, Homebound schedules, logging into Canvas, connecting to Google Meets, and the Homebound Services Agreement. I would like to introduce our Homebound secondary teachers. Mr. Otis teaches PE and health classes for grades 6 through 12. Ms. Salas teaches middle school math and Algebra 1. Ms. Hobbs teaches science classes for grades 9 through 12. Mr. Dion Dondre teaches social studies classes for grades 9 through 12. Mr. Acosta teaches English classes for grades 9 through 12. Mr. Quinn teaches electives and oversees our independent study courses. Ms. Niskar teaches high school math courses. Ms. Freeman teaches English and science for grades 6 through 8. Homebound also has two part-time elective teachers. Ms. Savage Amaya teaches Spanish 1 and 2, and Ms. Tina Quinn teaches computer science and applications. Each teacher is assigned as a contact teacher for a specific grade level. They will track your progress and attendance and periodically check in with you. All of our teachers are very helpful, so please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. As I mentioned before, I am the Homebound School Counselor. All students are enrolled in my guidance course called the Counselor's Corner. This is not a class to attend regularly, but a way to connect with me and access valuable resources. On the Counselor's Corner website, you will find resources for middle and high school students, including activities and lessons. If you ever need to talk with me, you can request an appointment to discuss academic, personal, social, or career concerns. The site allows you to view the calendar to see whether we are on an A, B, or C day. Look where it's circled in red to view the calendar. Once opened, it will indicate which day we are on. Homebound school hours run from 8 a.m. to 2:11 p.m. Classes are organized in a block schedule with A, B, and C days. A day classes meet on Mondays and Thursdays. B day classes meet on Tuesdays and Fridays. Students will log into live Google Meets with their teachers based on the days and times listed on the schedule. C days are on Wednesdays. These are independent study days and appointments with teachers. There are no live classes on C days, and C day is not listed on the schedule. Independent study courses are listed under Period 10. Students can work on a course at any time. There are no live meets to attend, and it will appear in Canvas. After-hour courses are Spanish and Computer Science and Applications. They run from 2:05 p.m. to 3:05 p.m. or from 3:05 p.m. to 4:05 p.m. Spanish 1 meets only on Tuesdays, and Spanish 2 meets only on Thursdays. Computer Science will meet twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and will be noted on your schedule. Double scheduling. If you see on your schedule that you have two classes scheduled at the same time, this is not a mistake. It is common in Homebound due to the limited number of courses and teachers available in the Homebound department. Options for double scheduling are: attend each class live, so you can join each class live once a week since it meets twice a week. You can watch the recording of the class you did not attend live. You can check in with the teacher for the class that you've missed. You could watch 50 minutes of one session of class and then go on to attend 30 minutes of the other class. If you need more instruction, you can watch the recording and complete the work in Canvas. You can also meet with your teachers on Wednesdays for additional assistance. Homeroom guidance courses are listed under Late Bird or LB. All students are assigned a homeroom, contact teacher, and a guidance class. These are not live classes to attend. There is no work in these classes. Each class period is 1 hour and 20 minutes. There will be 50 minutes of synchronous live instruction for each class and 30 minutes of asynchronous instruction or time for students to do independent work. Teachers will stay logged in for the entire independent study time to provide assistance or answer any questions you may have about assignments. We encourage students to stay on during this time to complete assignments, but they are not required to do so. All classes are accessed through Canvas at clever.ccsd.net. Use your CCSD username and password to log in. If you have forgotten your CCSD username or password, please use the CCSD Reset Password link or call the site-based technician at your school. These links are also listed in the welcome email. If you need a Chromebook or a computer, please contact your school. Homebound does not issue Chromebooks. This is what the Canvas page will look like. You'll see the Canvas address here at the top. Once you've clicked on the Clever screen, you will come to the login information. This is where you're going to put in your username and password. Your username will be your first name dot your student ID. If you have forgotten your password, please look for the reset link in the welcome email or contact the site-based technician at your school to reset it. Once you have your username and password entered, just click Login. Once you have logged into Canvas, your page should look similar to this. You will notice on the side that you have options for Account, Dashboard, Courses, and Inbox. Click on your dashboard, scroll down a little bit, and you should see your classes that were on your schedule listed here on Canvas. Sometimes it takes a few hours or a day for your classes to appear in Canvas, so don't be alarmed if you don't see them right away. Just try logging in a few hours later or the next day. Once you're logged into Canvas, you may also notice courses from your school or your zone school on your dashboard, as well as your new Homebound courses. This is normal. All students are dual enrolled in their school and the Homebound programs. Homebound students should only be working on their Homebound classes with their Homebound teachers, starting from the listed start date on your schedule. Please make sure that you only work on your Homebound classes unless you are finishing up any work for the quarter prior to starting with Homebound. Please refer to the schedule sent out in the welcome email for the names of your Homebound courses and the Homebound teachers' names. After you've selected one of your courses on the dashboard, you will be directed to the course homepage. This page will list the name of the class, the period, the semester, and the name of the teacher. The course navigation is on the left column. Please check your announcements every time you enter class, as the teachers post valuable information regarding their class. The lessons can be accessed by clicking on the Modules tab. Pay attention to the due dates and the to-do list on the right side of the page. To attend class, click on the Live Session tab to join your class. The Live Session button is where you will meet with your teacher in their Google Meet. If your scheduled class is at 8 a.m. on a day, click on the Live Session button at 8 a.m. to connect with your teacher. If you're unable to attend a live session, the recording for the live session will be posted in Modules or in Announcements. You can also view your overall grades and assignment grades by clicking on the Grades tab. Google Meet Guidelines. Students must use their CCSD email to enter the Google Meet. The teacher will grant you access. Please be patient, as there may be occasional technology issues when connecting to the Google Meet. Cameras and microphones are encouraged, but not mandatory to enter class. All students must follow the CCSD Acceptable Use Policy. The last thing I want to review is the Secondary Homebound Services Agreement form. The form is located near the top of the welcome email. This is a required form for Homebound Student Services. Please review and submit the Google form. Students receiving homebound services are out of school due to a medical or psychological reason. The student's school determines whether the student may attend school functions, be employed, or participate in extracurricular or athletic events. If technology is needed, including a device such as a Chromebook, the student's school will provide it. Please reach out to your student's school to arrange for necessary technology. Attendance is taken in each class, and participation is required throughout the online class time to be considered present. The parent or guardian must call or email the teacher before the start of the scheduled class to excuse the student for illness or a medical appointment. Students must complete all assigned homework for the days they are absent. Attendance policies are followed in homebound services, and frequent absences will be reported to the student's school. It is the parent, guardian, student's responsibility to ensure all assignments are completed and submitted on a weekly basis. Homework is completed online or shared as a Google Doc. All high school exams are accessed online. Due dates are posted online. Returning to school, homebound services end on the date designated on the application form. Extensions or early releases are granted only when a written request from the physician, mental health, or behavioral health professional is received by homebound services. All homework assignments must be submitted by the student upon withdrawal from homebound services to ensure a final grade can be provided in a timely fashion. Grades. Student grades, progress reports, and attendance are sent to the student's school registrar. The student's teachers are asked to incorporate the homebound grades into the student's quarter and semester grades. The student's school issues all grades and report cards. Please don't forget to submit the homebound agreement form located near the top of the welcome email. Again, this is a required form for homebound student services. Thank you for watching the Homebound Student Services orientation. If you have any additional comments or questions, please feel free to email or call the Homebound office, counselor, or your child's contact teacher. Homebound has also included a handout in the welcome email, which includes many of the frequently asked questions from students and parents that you may find helpful. We understand that this may be a difficult transition for many families, so please don't hesitate to reach out if you need assistance.